Hey y'all, I'm not going to be here today, but I have a video. Okay, so if you guys look over here, well, I'll just show you this. You guys are going to get your calculators, get your journals, and you're going to work on Alex for the first 15 minutes. And you're probably like, what is Alex? That is a great question. I'm going to show you what it is. Okay, so you're going to go to your Bronco Base Camp. You're going to click on Class Link. Okay, if I go too fast, guess what? You can always rewind the video. All right, you're going to sign in. And you're going to go to McGraw Hill, and it's red. Okay, it's a red link. You're going to click on that. When you go to McGraw Hill, you're going to click on this thing called Alex. Click on that. And then you're going to click on your class. I'm going to click on 5th period because that's y'all. That's y'all's class. And then it's going to show up with like some rainbow things. It's going to be a similar process. See, all of you guys are already in there. And I want to see your progress. What are the things you're working on? Okay, so I'm not going to post any assignments. I just want you to do your diagnostic, your baseline check. Okay, if you don't finish in the first 15 minutes, that's fine. Okay, you must get your notes done and get your partner practice done before you do anything, before you leave today, because that's what I'm going to grade. But I am going to check to make sure that you logged in. Okay, as you can see, I can see if you logged in or not. None of y'all logged in, and that's okay. But make that different after tomorrow. All right. So now that we're done with that, we're going to go to our lesson. So it's been 15 minutes past. You're going to put 3, 4, 822, 823, solving multi-step equations. Okay, so we've gone to simplifying expressions, and now we're solving multi-step equations. Okay, so the answer to last class's essential question, you need to have this in your journal, is step 1. So what are the steps to simplifying an expression, and what are the common mistakes? Step 1, you need to use distributive property. That's the first step. You got to take that number right outside the parentheses and distribute to each term inside the parentheses. That was the basis of what we're doing. Step 2, combine like terms, same variable, same exponent. Okay? Then after that, some common mistakes are thinking if there's a number missing, it is if there's a number missing, it is a 0. Okay? It's 1, it's 1. So if there's a number missing, it's not 0, it's 1. Okay? I don't know if that makes sense. So if there's a number missing, like that phantom one that I taught you about, you're going to put that 1 there, right by the parentheses. Okay? If there's no number there, you're going to put a 1 there. That's the basic. Not remembering that the minus sign is the same thing as a negative when distributing. Okay? So those are the answers to last class's essential question. Now today's essential question. So if I'm going too fast, pause the video. Okay? You can pause the video. It's fine. Okay? So I'm going to go pretty fast. Okay. What are the steps to solve a multi-step equation? What are the common mistakes? So now we're going from simplifying expressions to solving multi-step equations. Okay? You're going to put the page number, today's date, and all the jazz. Okay? So, first things first is we're going to label the equation. Okay? We have this part, this 4x. That's the coefficient. The 4 is the coefficient. The x is the variable. The 5 and 7, those are going to be your constants. Okay? So, simple steps. Step 1, simplify each side of the equation if necessary. Okay? You're going to do distributive property. That's step 1, distributive property. So I'm going to take my number and I'm going to distribute it to each term. So 5 to 2x, 5 to 6. So 5 times 2 is 10x, 5 times 6 is 30. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to distribute. Negative 4 to negative 5 is going to be 20. And negative 4 to negative 2 is going to be 8x. And then we're going to bring down that 3x. Okay? Then after that, you're going to combine like terms. So you see I boxed the x's, and then box the x's on the right side because it's not an expression, there's an equal sign. And we're going to combine them together. So now it looks like this. 10x plus 30 equals 20 plus 11x. So 10x plus 30 equals 20 plus 11x. So because it's an equation, we're only combining on the left and right side. You can't combine them all together because there's two different sides of the equation. Okay? After that, you're going to get the variables on the same side. So now that we have two variables on two different sides, we're going to move it to one side. So to do that, I'm going to subtract 10x from both sides. Okay? And I'm going to move it to the other side. That will allow me to cancel this out, and then I will have 30 equals 20 plus x. Okay? Then we subtract 20 from both sides. So we get the constants on the same side. And then we have x equals 10. And that is your answer. Okay? So the only thing different from pre-algebra to algebra 1 is distributive property. That's it. Now, special cases. So these are some special cases that we do have. Okay? So special cases happen when all the variables cancel out and you're only left with only numbers in your equation. Okay? So if the equation is true and the answer is all real numbers, you would have the same number equaling each other. Okay? That means it's going to be the same line. If the equation is false, that means there's no real solution. That means you're going to have a pair of parallel lines. They're never going to cross. They're never going to intersect. So these are the two situations. So we'll start with this one. So special cases. If the equation is true, the answer is all real numbers. If the answer is false, the answer is no real solution. We're going to distribute a property to each term. 4 times 4 is going to be 16x, and 4 times negative 3 is going to be 12. So we have 8x plus 16x plus minus 12 equals 24x plus 16x minus 4. Okay? Then we're going to combine the like terms on each side. So there's 8x plus 6x, that's going to be 24x. And then there's 16 minus 4, which is going to be 12. Okay? Now, if you look, this is the same equation. So if we subtracted 24x, we'll have negative 12, well, almost the same. You have negative 12 and 12. They don't equal each other. Okay? So because they don't equal each other, this is going to be no real solution. What this looks like on a graph is that these two lines are going to be parallel lines. So they'll never cross each other. So put that there, and we have, what did we notice about the lines? They're parallel lines. Now you're going to try this. You're going to give yourself 4 minutes, and I want you to solve this, and I want you to see what you get. So pause the video, wait, solve the equation. Now, once you've solved the equation, you should get something like this. B equals negative 5. Okay. So we started with distributive property, negative 7 times 2, which is 14b, negative 7 times 8, which is negative 56. Then we did the same thing over here. We have negative 1 that turns to negative 1. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this with my Epic pen. Because explaining that, it's not working for me. And if I was there, I would write all this out on the board. I would not click through any of this. Okay, so I'm going to, and then there's nothing here, so I'm going to put my phantom 1 here. Okay, and I'm going to distribute this to each turn. This hopefully will help, and hopefully it'll give you guys some more time. So this is going to be negative 14b. And then this is going to be negative 56, which equals negative 1 minus 6 v plus 3v. Now we're going to go in and we're going to combine like terms. So I have my v's on this side. Oh my goodness. Okay, the colors just changed. That's much better. Didn't do anything, but I'm down with it. All right, negative 6v plus 3v. I'm going to have negative 3v minus 1. So we bring down that negative 1 equals negative 56 minus 14v. Okay? I don't know if you can see the color. I'm really sorry. I want to go over it so that you can see it better. This is pretty bad. Forgive me in advance. Okay. Oh, now it wants to act right. Awesome. Okay. Now that I do this, I usually go back and I box my variable. Okay. I always like to box my variable because it keeps me organized. And if you weren't here with me last year, I also like to draw my railroad tracks. So now I'm going to work with my variables. I'm going to get my variables on the same side. So I'm going to add 14v to both sides. This will allow me to cross this out and bring down negative 56, which equals negative 1 plus 11v. Then I add 1 to both sides. That allow me to cross out the ones. Now I have negative 55 equals 11v. I divide 11 from both sides. And then I get negative 5 equals v. All right? Cool. All right. If you need more time, rewind the video. All right. I would pause this because I'm about to delete this in 3, 2, 1. All right. There you go. You can use that one. All right. Next, you try this one. Pause this for 4 minutes and try on your own. Now, I am going to silently solve this. So if you want to watch me silently, you can. I don't know if it will help. Wrong color. And I noticed something right away. So I'm going to draw my railroad tracks. I'm going to box my variables. And I notice that my variables are the same. So if I add 32x to both sides, I'm going to have 20 equals negative 26. And that's not true. So this is going to be no real solution. Fabulous. All right. No real solution. Look at that. Who knew? All right, more practice. So I'm going to let you guys do this. I want you guys to work on your own. I'm not going to solve these. I did 2 for you. I want to see what you can do. And I'm going to be doing a notebook check. So make sure that you get this done. I'll be doing one as soon as I get back. So your notebook better be where it is. And it better have these things solved. I'm going to scroll through. This one equals 24. You can look at the process, see how it works. I want you to show your work. It is a little confusing, so make sure you do it. That's 2/3 x, if you didn't know. But solve this on your own, see what you get. And same thing with this one. I want you to solve this on your own, see what you get. Okay? Then here, we're going to solve this. And then I want you to, once you simplify it to this point, like right here, I want you to put in Desmos and tell me what you see. Okay? Explain to me what you see in Desmos. You would notice that they're the same line. And because they're the same line, this is going to be all real numbers. All real numbers. Now, you guys are going to work on the partner practice. Each partner will do one problem at the same time. The answer should be the same when you're done. If both agree, move on to the next. If you disagree, review each other's work and try to find the error. If you cannot agree, see the teacher for help. I'm not here, so you're on your own. You got this. I believe in you. Okay? Awesome. You can always see me for tutoring. All right. Sample your work and turn in on both sides. So this is going to make you get a sheet of paper. So you're going to need to have a sheet of paper. There's a sheet of paper in the back in the blue box. You're going to need to pick that up, and you're going to need to staple your work with that. Okay? No one can solve an equation without showing you their work. See, look at me. See, look. Look at that. Show your work. This is 2 problems. Okay? So get as much scratch paper as you need. I have plenty. Give me a reason to get some more. Okay? Conversation level should be 1. If you need help, ask your partner. You're doing equations practice. You're going to sit next to your partner. If you misbehave, the sub will let me know and write your name down. So don't play games. Okay? Stay in your seat. Work on your side of the paper. Check your answers with your partner. Equation partner page and notebook paper are your supplies. Okay? And that's what it looks like. That's your partner practice. Once you're done, get on Alex and work on your diagnostic assessment. Have a great day, y'all. Bye.